Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife. In today's McDojo news, we're going to talk about how a former MMA fighter out of Scottsdale, Arizona was recently arrested for multiple sex crimes involving children. Let's check out the story. Special agents with Homeland Security investigations are seeking the public's assistance to identify potential victims of a former mixed martial arts fighter arrested early Thanksgiving morning at the Miami International Airport after being denied entry into Argentina. Jaymes Bond of Scottsdale, a former MMA fighter known as Underdog, who changed his name from Jaymes Christopher Schulte, was arrested for charges related to sex trafficking of minors, engaging in illicit sexual contact in foreign places, production of child pornography, and other related offenses. HSI Phoenix is conducting the investigation jointly with the HSI Bogota Transnational Criminal Investigative Unit's Directorate of Protection and Special Services, which is comprised of members of the Colombian National Police, with assistance from the HSI Miami and offices in Bangkok and Buenos Aires. On November 28th, Bond made his initial court appearance in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida in Miami. He will be transported to the District of Arizona to face charges. The indictment alleges that he had sex with 8 minors in Colombia, that he solicited, recruited, and enticed the minors to engage in commercial sex acts, and that he produced videos that were transported to the United States depicting minors engaging in sexually explicit conduct. The indictment also charges distribution of multiple videos of minors engaging in sexually explicit conduct through his website. Bond boasted about his international travel to the Philippines, Vietnam, Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, Thailand, Taiwan, Cambodia, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, China, Hong Kong, Germany, the United Kingdom, and Russia. HSI anticipates additional victims will come forward from around the globe. The United States Attorney's Office for the District of Arizona in Phoenix is prosecuting the case. HSI is the principal investigative arm of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, responsible for investigating transnational crime and threats, specifically those criminal organizations that exploit the global infrastructure through which international trade, travel, and finance move. HSI's workforce of more than 8,700 employees consists of more than 6,000 special agents assigned to 237 cities throughout the United States and 93 overseas locations in 56 countries. HSI's international presence represents DHS's largest investigative law enforcement presence abroad and one of the largest international footprints in U.S. law enforcement. Anyone who may have had contact with Bond or thinks they may have information that may be relevant to the child exploitation investigation is encouraged to call the HSI toll-free tip line at 866-DHS-2-ICE. From outside the U.S. and Canada, callers should dial 802-872-6199. You may remain anonymous. Let's unpack that. First off, what a douchebag for changing his name to Jaymes Bond. That's just weird. He might as well have changed his name legally to Zorro. Second of all, it seems like this man was using child pornography in order to make money on his website. This guy is also an idiot for talking about all the places that he traveled to, allowing HSI now to backtrack all that travel, and hopefully HSI will be able to help more children who might be exploited or even being human trafficked. This is a wild case, and one of the things that stands out that's a little different from this case than most of the other ones that I cover on here is this is international. This guy was purposely traveling all over the world to exploit children sexually and then put it on his website. What a sick bastard. Unfortunately, this guy is a drop in the bucket to all the sexual offenders that are in the martial arts industry. For years, I've been trying to fix this major problem in the martial arts industry, and I think I finally can do it with the help of the guys over at Zen Planner. We developed McDojoLife.com, which now has a registry on it that will allow us to add names, and we'll eventually be adding more to that as we go. That searchable registry eventually will be a clickable link on each one of those names, so that way you can pull up news reports such as the one you're watching right now and find out what these people have done, what they were convicted of, making sure there's a photo of their face on every page, and so on. You yourself are able to add to the registry by sending us an email with a tip. There's a helpline right there. You just click on that, you send us an email. Make sure that you provide evidence. It could be any crime. It does not matter. It could be pedophilia, it could be fraud, extortion, murder, and so on. You just have to make sure you provide evidence of what you're saying, and yes, you can remain anonymous. I will make sure that whatever gets sent to me through that website, I'll double check, I'll do my research, and if it checks out and the person did do the things that you're accusing them of doing, they will get their name added to that registry. This brings us to the question of the day. Now, this question is not a new question of the day, but it is an important one because we are trying to build this website. What else would you like to see on this website? Take a second, go to McDojoLife.com and just browse the website. After you're done browsing the website, give us suggestions about what you think should be added to the website in order to better the martial arts industry. I'll make sure to take those suggestions, see if they work for the website, and if they work, we'll definitely add them because the entire goal of that website is to help you out. I look forward to reading your comments in the comment sections below. As always, thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and of course, memberships. Keep the martial arts legit.
My baby got robbed the other day by degenerates. So she wanted to learn some new form of this self-defense. So she did her research and perused it online and found this dude said he could move shit with his mind. He call himself Seafood Paul Zimmerman. He got a dojo with a strip mall near Cinnabon. Now she spends all day trying to break boards with her thoughts, but the only thing she's breaking is my little heart. Things just haven't